Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to be talking about how to widen your stride lengths for faster speed. There's only one thing I'm going to be talking about in this video, and that is your arms. When you sprint, you tend to focus a lot on your legs purely because that's the most dominant force or dominant mechanic that's being used to produce force, so you can actually propel yourself forwards. However, there are other things other than just your legs that are helping you move forwards, these being your arms. If you was just to stand up and swing your arms as fast as possible, what you'd realize is you'll very quickly start to gravitate onto your toes the harder and faster you move your arms, which means your arms are able to help you resist gravity. And because you're not doing this whilst tensing your legs are completely relaxed, but you're going to be going up, meaning if you're able to replicate this on the track, whilst it won't be a lot, every little helps, and your arms will actually be able to help you travel further with each and every step. But obviously this is probably something you already know. So what we want to do now is use what we already have, which is striking really hard with our arms, and just improve on that, so we're able to improve, and in this case widen our stride length. And the way to do this would be to make sure that our arms are going in a full range of motion, complete full range of motion, so we're actually able to use, so our legs are able to follow our arms, so our legs are able to go to a full range of motion, and we're also able to, because we're swinging so hard, propel ourselves further with each step. Reason being, when most people sprint, what ends up happening is they shoot their arm back as far as they can, maybe not as far as they can, but they should shoot it back as far as they can, then they relax, then it comes here and it just stays in this position. You don't want your arm to be here. You want your arm to be over here in front of you. If your arm is not even on the camera in this shot, which is bad because it's basically 90 degrees with my shoulder, then that's wrong. You want it to be up here. You don't want it to come in too close, because if you come in too close, that's an energy leakage that we don't want. But you want your arm to come up. And the reason this happens is because a lot of people are basically told, don't just push your arms back. I mean, just pull your arms back and then release. In fact, I've even said it in one of my videos. But there's more to it than that. Just like how when you're using your legs, you don't just lift with your hips and then just forget about that leg. You lift with your hips and then you forget about that hip, and you switch from squeezing that hip to squeezing that glute, and then you switch, and then now you're squeezing the hip of the other leg to lift that one up. So essentially what happens is when you're sprinting, you're never relaxing completely, just for short periods of time. You shoot your arm back, and once it starts to get into the flow of things, starts to accelerate, you relax and you just let it come back, and then it's going to shoot back. But it's just going to shoot back to here. If you want it to go further than that, you're going to have to squeeze and shoot it up even more, and then relax again, and then pull back again one more time. And the way to do this is to understand what muscles are being used to allow this to happen. It's essentially around your elbow, but it's just your biceps and your triceps, making sure you keep your shoulders still, because you don't want your shoulders to roll up. You just want it to stay down, because that is another energy leakage. You want to squeeze your tricep and shoot the arm back, and then relax. And then it's going to come forwards again, and when you get basically to 90, slightly before you get to the 90-degree position that we don't want, you want to squeeze your bicep, and it's going to shoot up and relax. You don't want to squeeze for a sustained period of time. You just want to squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go, squeeze and let go. If you really want to relax when you're sprinting, it's very important that you understand that you don't really want to be under tension for sustained periods of time, other than when you're in the blocks and you're coming out of it. Any time after that, you want to literally just be tapping and letting your tendons do the work. If you squeeze, you're going to slow down and lose a lot more energy than you should really be using. And if you're able to pull this off whilst you're sprinting, what's going to end up happening is, instead of going from this to this, you're going to this to this. And then once your body understands how that feels, you're going to be able to move your arms faster. And just like how it is in boxing, in that case, be fast feet equals fast hands, which equals fast feet. It's the same thing here with the hands. Fast hands equal fast feet, which would also equal fast hands, which would again equal fast feet. So So as long as you keep practicing this, you're going to eventually be able to move your arms faster whilst you're sprinting. And obviously you're going to be able to move a lot faster, because if you can get the stride frequency you're able to have when your arms are only at 90 degrees, whilst your arms are here, then the speeds you're going to be able to achieve would be crazy. One thing I really like about working on your arms is, different from trying to work on form for your legs, you can work on your arms as much as you want throughout the day. You can do this every single day. Just go in a mirror and just practice swinging your arms with full range of motion as often as you can. You won't get tired. Your CNS won't really get fatigued either. It's just normal. It's easy. It barely takes any energy because you're just resisting gravity. You're not actually putting any force into anything other than your arms. So you're just able to keep doing this again and again every single day without any repercussions. If you like my video, like the video, let me know in the comments section below. Check the description, because anything I forget to say in the video, I always put in the description. And if you like my content, subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. I post every 2 days at 1 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. If you don't know when that is, just hit the bell and then you'll be notified instantly.